Hi, welcome back to the channel. What we're looking at today is setting your fingering up when you're learning to play, when you're practicing scales, to default to using the right fingers. And so often you'll see a player play and they'll miss a finger out. It's normally the little finger. And sometimes players cause limitations to themselves through their practice, and that's because of, it might be just sticking to one type of box pattern. It might be not being able to think whether they're going to go up or down, and they become kind of locked into certain ruts in playing. So this is really to help with, if you get stuck in a rut with your playing, something to try out, something to jam along with. You can still use all the cool things that you already do, so it's just really an enhancer. Now, what I recommend you do with this is just practice it and practice it and practice it. Whenever you get your guitar out, and your hands will just start to memorise it, and it will help with joining your left hand and your right hand. This is the exercise. So it's using the box pattern from the major scale, which we all know. Okay. And the first thing, really, if you are playing that scale and you're not using each finger per fret, then that's really the main thing to sort of work on. And then we will augment that to play it in fours. And then back. That's the idea. So the reason why you would do that is because it can help you start moving this way up the neck as well as that way when you're doing your soloing. And it also helps unlock your pentatonic scales as well. So if I'm using my pentatonics, I can start thinking to go down that way because my fingers are kind of ready for it. Julian Lage is one of my current kind of favourite guitarists, talks about thumb positioning quite a lot, and by practicing in different sort of mindsets, your thumb and your finger start to develop different relationships. So a lot of us practice with our thumb and forefinger. You think about gripping the guitar like that, where you can, some guitar players generate sort of injuries by playing a lot using that method, and it also help, you know, they also end up getting stuck in ruts with their playing. If you start thinking about it with your little finger and thumb, you start moving your fingers this way, and then you end up with places where you can sort of catch notes. You know, just slightly different ways to do things. So this is the kind of method. When you're doing this as well, try and put some emphasis on every first note, and that will give you a little bit of control over what you're playing. And obviously you want to be doing that with your melodic phrasing. So So by doing the major scale like that as well, it can open up ideas around you, sort of just around you playing. So I'll give you a little demo. So this is like over a pentatonic. So
don't forget to subscribe.
It's just a little way that you can add that into your playing. Like I say, you might still like playing with your pentatonics and all of that kind of stuff, and use those patterns that you like, and that's great. It just adds a little bit more, and it can kind of freshen up some of your ideas.